Alright, welcome. I'm gonna do the, I think as far as I could see, the BelGeo's Arabia flight. Is a chill video. I will post that also in my description below. And I'm also gonna take the exact same plane, the Just Flight Hawk T1 with the Saudi Arabia livery. And also gonna do the exact same flight as far as I know. I did add a little bit here because the water looks nice greenish here. I want to check that out, so that's maybe something extra. So as you can see, I'm taking off from Ras Tanura, OERT, then pass King Abdulaziz airport here, and then across the water at our final destination, which is here, this one. What's the name of this airport? So, OBBS has a name which I don't know now. Doesn't show here. Nope. I'll check later on. I'll put it in the description below. Now this bird, you have to treat it with respect, because if you don't, it will bite you in the ass. It is not an easy plane, but that's just the fun of it. It's something rewarding if you do make it. You can really knock yourself on the chest that you did it. So I'm not guaranteeing this is gonna be a success at all, because I already failed this plane lots of times. And if you do, like in a community flight also, there's no way to use the Y button and the F4 to raise the altitude and commence your flight. That all doesn't work. That breaks the electronics and hydraulics in this plane, and you can't get it back to work afterwards. So here we go. These are the Arabia cars. I don't know, looks like all Kias or something to me. Okay, so everything is still in place. The shocks, this guy is looking at me or not. Now he's ready for pushback, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm also runway 33. I'm gonna take off. As you can see, the windsock is blowing in my face if I go in that direction, which way is good. Look at this awesome plane showing the rockets, because I'm using the Just Flight one. So if you bought this later on, it will be available, I'm sure of it, in the marketplace from Microsoft Asobo, but it won't show you any kind of weapons. That you only get if you buy it outside that marketplace shop at Just Flight directly. Then you can use the iPad EFP Tablet thingy, and you can change the payloads of this airplane. You can add rockets. I think it also has a gun now down below there. Yep. So better watch out. But in Microsoft Flight Simulator, you're not a real danger in the sky, except to yourself if you can't handle the plane. So yeah, let's go into the plane. There we go. With all the preview videos that were showing, this GPS was fit vertical. I'm happy they moved that to a horizontal position, because then you have a little bit more space looking to the cockpit canopy to see where you're going. Otherwise that will be really in your way. So they solved that. So let's go to officially cold and dark.
Cold and dark selected.
That's the tablet right here. You can get rid of it. You can just turn it off or on, but it doesn't get rid of it. There's a button here on the right. If you click that, poof, the tablet's gone and out of sight. But it's kind of out of sight anyway, so I'm going to leave it on, because it's really hard. Look, you can have the zoom function, so for people who are having like the arrow of Vario, they can just look at it and see, baby. But still, I really have to put my chin all the way to my chest, and luckily I'm a man, so I don't have boobies that hold my chin farther away. So yeah, it's really hard to see. I'm gonna take away the external accessories, so like the things in the intakes, the covers, and this little walk-up stairs, and the flap in the back, and the chokes. These are all things I'll take off. These are the green things right here. I can't read them because I don't have the arrow. of Vario, so I can't read it. I'm using the G2, so those are all off. This is all autopilot stuff if you want to use it. Of course, this is already used, cold and dark. If you're really lazy to do all the buttons and everything, you can just hit ready for takeoff or ready to start and so on. But I'm gonna try to do everything myself. I'm using this configuration. The GPS you can turn it off or change it, like in instance. Then you have only like the HUD switch, like a visor thing, but you can't shoot any bullets, so what's the use? Then you have the combination of the two, GPS and the sights, but I'm just gonna use an ORF, then you can see everything. I can also do that maybe because I'm using the GTM, but I'm gonna really use the equipment of the plane. So the GPS check. Here is the payload. You can change the rockets and everything, and it will influence the weight of the plane. Of course, the payload, the more heavier, the different she handles, and that is really nice modeled everything. So I'm probably not going to do it in the exact same correct order. So first of all systems are now on. Just like a set switch, you have to go and configure and see everything. I'm just gonna go through like I'm gonna try to turn on all these things, the radio control and everything, but I know it by heart. But the rest I should know by now. So let's get rid of the tablet because I'm not gonna use it anymore. Boom. Let's see. Temperature normal. Air conditioning normal. What else? This needs to be set. Sending and receiving. And of course, first, because I also have the Honeycomb Alpha yoke and Bravo throttle, many of these bindings are set to those controls, so I won't be able to use the switches here and dials and buttons because they are being mapped. So I don't know exactly what is what, but I'm just gonna turn everything on my Alpha yoke and the lights also. The master alarm goes off. Let's reset that. Voila. Things are coming online a little bit. Let me get my rudder. I'm still using the Thrustmaster Airbus TCA stick as a rudder until I get a full professional rudder. The Charlie one from Honeycomb I'm waiting for, but I've been advised to go get the Thrustmaster one, the Pendler. Maybe I'll get that one, but it's pretty expensive. It's around 500 euros or something, but it's supposed to be the best, so maybe I'll get that in the future, but it's kind of expensive, so we have to wait and see. Alright, so these are on. Fuel buster, pump switch, yep, that needs to be on. This has to be in the off standby on position. This needs to be closed. The hydraulic, also this rudder thing has to be off so I can move my rudders, otherwise it's locked and I can't move it. I don't think it's moving already. Yeah, it's moving. Alright. Then what else do I need to do? The fuel. Put the fuel switch on. Parking brake handle has to be set on brake. I think that is set on brake. If not, I will see myself move forward later on and I'll switch it. I don't know exactly. Parking brake handle. So let's check it. I don't know. There's also the oxygen to on. These sounds, all these little sounds. Once you have this plane, you're really gonna appreciate the amount of work that Just Flight did in this plane of the sounds. It's just, I own like basically almost every plane in the sim, and it's just amazing. It's really amazing. Only the fly-by-wire one, and also the Airbus 320 fly-by-wire one, I mean, or the flying iron planes, especially the latest one, the P-38 Lightning. but this one really takes it up to the newest, highest level available. The sounds in this thing are just out of this world good. It's awesome. Let's see if I don't forget anything else. I think BelGeo's did check that on. Middle, down, and there should be a flap indicator somewhere. Where was it again? Ah, here it is. But of course the hydraulics are not up and ready yet. So first I hit this little switch. That would normally start the like APU, which is here, the GTS. That should start going. Not much is happening. These things have to be on red. But of course that doesn't work because I have it all mapped to my honeycomb. So I don't think this works. So you have to switch it from red to white, but with the honeycomb. And that could be an issue. I have to remove these bindings maybe. The plane is not... Ah yeah, maybe they do check. You have to close the canopy. Did you hear that? That the noise. Click click. The green lights are all on, the gears are down. Check. These are also my Bravo. Okay, let's do that again. Nope. Why is this not starting? So I don't think that's logical to start. Okay, that you have to wait till the GTS lights up green. That just is gonna be taking care of the rotation of the turbines later on. So let's turn on the lights. Internal lights. Emergency light, no. Or maybe, nah, I'm gonna... Standby compass switch, nope. Then you have to dial these up. If you want lightning in your cockpit, use daylight, but it's always nice to have. See, nice and bright. Let's check the radios. What else? Test. Stand by. Test passed. Normal operation. Alright. So hydraulic should come online. Movement should be going. I think I'm still doing something wrong again. See if that works. Yeah, full movement. The batteries are on, that should show here, but I don't think I'm showing enough power here on the battery. What am I doing wrong? I did hit the on my Alpha, the magnetos didn't start. Maybe that did it. So if things are mapped to your controllers, you really have to check it, eh? Yeah, there she goes. She's coming online. Listen to this baby. When this engine is really up and running, don't stand here in real life, but also not in the sim, because you won't see anything instead of just heat blowing in your face. I was just winking with the landing light to people. Hello! Okay, she's coming online. Yep. Hydraulics are up and running. The parking brake should give you pressure. So I guess that's parking brake on is on like this. Okay. Let's turn on this GPS. I'm gonna use this for takeoff to see the speed more obvious, but later on you can also switch to GPS, return, and here you have the map and everything. Return, boom. Alright, so hydraulic 2 is still not on. You have to hit this reset button, and then hydraulic 2 should come on online also. Just wait. See, the pressure is climbing. Voila, looking good. Then the skid can come online, but the lights keeps on, and I think that's because of the rear co-pilot is also activated. Let me check on the tablet if I turn that dude off. Maybe then this is not necessary. Voila. Yep, it is necessary. I thought it was, if you have that on, then it's necessary. So let's go back there. Pilots, co-pilots, there we go. Same here. That's all okay. Let's put this oxygen also on. Okay, that's enough. Intercom amplifier. Yeah, this is taking a little bit longer, but with planes like this, yeah, it just takes a little bit more time. Okay, let's go back to the pilot seat, because you see the lights did go off. Voila, so that can go off. I don't know if there's a checklist here. Yeah, but you have to do it internally. You can also use that, of course. Next time I'll use this just to be sure. I don't know if it's after start. So it's nice to have this so you can also check everything here, which I'm not going to use now. I'm just going to check my fuel because this baby drinks like it's in the desert. I'm just gonna hit a lot. Maybe then the plane will be pretty heavy, but I want to make sure because this plane is very thirsty. I don't know if that's normal. Let's check if all the lights go. Yep. And of course the master alarm off. So I'm ready to taxi. And let's get rid of this tablet here. Voila. And talk to the tower. Oh yeah, it's an airport without a actual tower, so I just have to tell my intents. I don't know if the volume is high or not. Where is this volume knob? There was a volume knob somewhere. I don't know it exactly. I'm just gonna talk. Also, I'm gonna go straight out or announce taxi.
Oscar Echo Romeo Tango traffic, British Aerospace Sierra Papa Alpha Romeo.
It does mention the plane type, so that's nice, but it mentioned my tail number also, Sparky. Okay, let's go to that runway. I'll put that here. Alright, watch it. This sound of this plane is freaking amazing. Not that much wind. I have photogrammetry on always, so let's see if that's better than in BelGeo's video. Alright. Brake.
Oscar Echo Romeo Tango traffic, British Aerospace Sierra Papa Alpha Romeo Kilo Yankee, taking off runway tree departure to the north.
Roger that. Okay, let's get ready. Flap one level. The bug is still showing, the window which is visible outside the plane, that's a bug since Sinnoh 86. Okay. So I just told them what I'm gonna do. Alright. Ready. This is also, I don't know if you can, oh yeah, the frequencies. You know how to set these frequencies here on the radio. These are on these little tabs. I'm not gonna use that, but that's because I was looking something weird. What the hell is that? That's these frequency cards. Alright, ready? So normally you have to be around 90 knots. You start lifting the front wheel from the runway, and then I think it was around 120 knots you really should start pulling off and take off and rotate, and then 130 knots, and then put in your gears and flaps before you hit 200 knots. Alright, so I'm ready. Brakes activated. Not too much. 3, 2, 1, go! I need more speed. $90. And Oh! No! Come on! That was not good. Okay, wheels in. Retract the flaps.
Aerospace Sierra Papa Alpha Romeo Kilo Yankee is type British Aerospace, top 1 mile north of Oscar Echo Romeo Tango 600 feet. Request clearance to transition.
She's nose heavy, so let's trim the wheel. Alright, ready. I'm just trimming the wheel so she's straight. Alright, straight. Okay. I have to go to a different direction.
British Aerospace Romeo Kilo Yankee.
I think I have to ease off the throttle though. There we go. Let's just have a look. See? I'm overstressing, so I'll lower the throttle. There is something with the throttle, It shows like I'm at 100%, but I am not at all, on my throttle. Let's turn that alarm off. So I think BelGeo's is correct. The throttle, there's something wrong there. Okay, let's take a look at the external view. The mouse, yeah, that's an issue since 6 update 6. It doesn't go away automatically, Sometimes it does, but not a lot. So just right middle click the scroll wheel and then it will go away. And again in the external view, again, click again. And just look at this beautiful scenery here. And the noise. And the pilot heads, they really move left or right depending where you're directing. Woohoo! Ha-ha! This plane is so nice. The sound is just incredible. Oh, the landing light can come off. Woo! I'm stalling. Woohoo! I didn't do that. That was stalling. Look at these islands. Beautiful. Yeah, these Arabia Island things are pretty amazing how they make these architecture things. Beautiful water there. let's get back into the plane. You can also go to the co-pilot seat, which is pretty nice. The view is even better there. So let's go there. Co-pilot. Voila. And now I'm the co-pilot. Same GPS unit and instruments that you need to fly. That's amazing. And the performance with Sim Update 6, yeah, is mixed. You do have to forget the set and forget and redo it a little bit. And see what I can get away with. Let's get rid of the mouse again. Scroll mouse click and it's gone. See, now my throttle is not 100% and then everything stays normal. And I'm doing like almost 320 knots. Look at this architecture, shapes and sizes is that's pretty nice. I do still have to make a screenshot for this YouTube, so let me do that. Excuse me for the interruption. I think on the water side over there is better. Yeah, it's awesome. That will be pretty nice, I think. Back inside the cockpit, reset, unpause. It has a danger with this pausing. Sometimes it fucks up the plane a little bit. Pretty amazing here. The view in the back seat is so awesome. seen that. Now I have to cross the water. Let me adjust my G2 a little bit. Alright. Yeah, the water reflection is really fixed. That was a big issue. But I got used to it, and now it's fixed after Sim Update 6, and it's really amazing. So you do have to leave your throttle below the 100. If you keep pushing it too much, which is normal, if you let me look at my throttle, I think it's around 50% now, and it's showing close to 90. So what BelGeo's said is right. You physically feel your throttle, how far you are pushing it, but you're pushing it more than you think you are, and then the systems are gonna start acting up weird. And she uses a lot of fuel, so keep that fuel, which is right there on the right. Watch it.
Going to 124.9 by British Aerospace Romeo Kilo Yankee.
Sparky move approved.
Sierra Papa Alpha Romeo Kilo Yankee, 3,600 feet.
Woohoo! Whoa! Let's do a looping. Heavy breathing. So if you start doing shenanigans, things can go wrong. What happened? Ah, proof. I was not even near the water. And now I can show you the malfunction. So you hit the Y button, and then F4, you raise the plane to a big enough altitude so you can recover. That will be enough. And then hit the Y button and recover. But the electronics are off, hydraulics is finished, and there's not much you can do about it. Now I don't have any GPS or electronics. Wheels, they don't come out. Flaps, no flaps. I don't have pressure. I'm lost. I can't land without my wheels. That's bad. So please, Just Flight, if you're watching, this has to be fixed. Luckily my GTN 750 is bypassed, so it will always get power. Yep, this GPS can come off. But how am I gonna land without wheels? Okay, a little bit less acceleration. I missed my flight. But that's what I mean now. My electronics are off. It's finished. Nothing is working. Let's try to start it up again. But she's up and running, but the electronics are finished. I'll have to be in the pilot seat, I think. That's what I mean. You don't toy with her too much. And even that trick doesn't work. So I can't watch what's on the tablet. Ready to take off. But she doesn't come back online. Also, this doesn't work. No lights are coming on, so electronics is fucked. And hydraulics is fucked, so how can I land? I don't have wheels. Ah, shit. Sorry for my language. Just enjoy the scenery. This is beautiful. How can people build this? It's just amazing. Beautiful. Now landing. I have to land there. But how? I don't have wheels. So I guess I have to do a belly landing, which I didn't want to do. So if you do community flights, really don't do too much of the shenanigans because you'll get punished. Mayday, mayday. I'm gonna do an emergency landing. Mayday, mayday. Let's check my speed. There's really no way to get these electronics up and running again. I'm gonna drop out of the sky, people. The engine is up and running, which is not logical, huh? Let's turn the avionics and everything off. Turn them back on. Come on, baby. Ah, I saw movement here, rotation going. Yeah, but that's the engine. No gears. I'm gonna land on my gun. I think I have more success landing in the water now. So that's a bug that needs to be fixed because it will ruin your flights. And of course without the hydraulics it's very nose heavy. Nothing is really reliable anymore. Over 200 knots. Let's line up with the airport. Come on, baby, wheels. And there's no emergency gear drop like in some planes have. And of course my speed brake doesn't work now, nothing. I'm out. Mayday, 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 mayday. Send rescue teams. Please, hurry. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Mayday, 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 mayday. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Mayday, mayday. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Let's get the hell out of here. Mayday, mayday. I can't even turn her off. I will if I cut the fuel. And then we got to this. Asobo Microsoft, get rid of this. I don't want it. I hate this. They said they were gonna fix it in Sim Update 6. It was on the list. And now they really planted in your face. Even more obvious than before. So yeah. I'm alive. Hey co-pilot, how are you going? You already left. So. And then if you're on the ground you can use the Y button. And then again. And then you're on your wheels. But the plane is busted. You can't get her back. None of the electronics are able to be activated. So the power is not showing. Nope, she's finished. Let's try. No, she's not coming online. Are they? Nope. She's not coming online. No power. Finished. Game over. This plane is for the trash. Thank you for flying Just Flight's experimental plane. The Hawk. That's it. So, read the manual, follow all the procedures, and don't do too many shenanigans. And I'm very sure that Just Flight are gonna fix these issues. There's only one. That's this. The throttle, the tablet has to be in vision, and then the throttle thing. And that's what I did. I'm gonna review my video, but I was like doing shenanigans. I was maybe a little bit in stall, but much more high up to recover, and I just ended up in the water just like that. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you do like, subscribe and like. Thank you. If you don't like, thumbs down. It's all good for me. I learn. I'm a new YouTuber, so I just wanna do what I can to help you. If any kind of questions about these planes or any other plane, feel free to post them in the description below as a comment, and I will always read them and try to answer them in my best abilities. So okay, have a nice day. Bye bye for now.